All right, here we go. Jay has never looked so hot.
It's gonna look hot under that that floor in there, right by the third truss.
You think that's where it is? Okay, that's where it is. All right, so I want to show these guys. So you want to see how hot Amanda really is?
Oh my!
Wow! See that?
Yeah.
And the main thing that I really like about this thermal imaging is it makes an old cowboy look really hot. What? Anyway. What?
Yeah, you know, even though the outside sort of wanes.
You tell me.
Oh, you do look hot.
See? Anyway. All right, we're going to take this in because I can't wait for you to see what the hive looks like. They throw a major heat signature.
Okay.
So
I'm going to let your wife.
finally, yes, we got one. Oh my goodness! So we have a YouTube channel,
Okay.
Killer Bee Guy, and a Killer Bee Nation. We got a lot of people that follow this because these bees are not just here anymore.
Right.
All right, they're going north, and it's becoming a pertinent problem for the rest of the country.
Right.
It was just here. So Steve, our new best friend, we're saving his life today.
Yes.
He took the high road and decided to sit in the parking lot and not try to take care of these bees himself. Thank God.
Smart.
All right. Yeah, smart.
I was going to, but
Yes, but it's lovely.
I had a few people tell me not to, like Julie down the street, who you did.
We did that too. That was we did this job down the street, and there was a shed like this, and it was the damnedest thing. We laughed so damn hard because all of a sudden, the swarm of bees. There was a swarm, and I don't know if the queen was there, but she was right here. I had, instead of a beehive hairdo, I had a beehive baldo. A ball don't.
That's right.
And it was swinging. It was hilarious.
It was fun.
It was ridiculous, is what it was.
Yeah.
But you noticed a change in aggressiveness with your neighbor. What happened there?
Well, my neighbor was out working. Like I say, we left, and they're all basically, I think, European honeybees. But then I came home from being gone for 2.5 weeks, and I checked my bird feeders and everything else because they'd swarm into my bird feeders and drink water and everything else, and take the hummingbird feeders and drink the water because they had sugar in them.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came home, didn't see any. It was like, where did all the bees go?
Yep.
So I walked back behind the shed and I saw the different colored bees and different sized bees. And then Javi says, you need to get rid of that beehive back there because I got stung twice. He works in his backyard.
When the neighbor gets stung, it's almost worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same
And so he says, you need to get rid of that because I need to finish my patio. And he hasn't worked on his patio yet because he has his own cement mixers and that noise and everything.
Yep.
And that's what started it for him. And that's
weed whackers, motors, cement mixers. Yep.
But anyhow, he got stung, and
Now, how long ago did he get stung?
That was about a week ago.
All right.
And he says he hasn't been out to work in his yard since because he's afraid.
Well,
he said
man,
that was really hurt.
Yeah.
And
Now, when we see, and as everybody in Killer Bee Nation knows, when you see bees coming and going from that crack or that hole, that's the loading dock. That's the airport, not the city. All right. It's like seeing the airport of Tucson and assuming Tucson's that big.
Yeah.
No. An average hive has 50,000 bees in it. So the neighbor was very smart about this, and just know because they will attack easily from 100 yards away.
Right.
Which that's at least maybe 75.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
And the deal is, he was a border patrol, and he saw a lot of this out there. So
And we do the removal for them,
right,
so he probably
and
knew.
He knew about that. He stayed inside after that.
Yep.
So he says,
Yep.
I'm
So I always say they will attack from 100 yards out, and people are pretty incredulous about it. Here's an example. Right here, and we'll see the backyard where the guy was, and they went all the way from this shed all the way over there to attack him, unprovoked to us,
Yeah.
right?
Describe the one bee sting on the first Clanton Palominas right here on his hip. What one bee sting did to him.
Where?
The size of it. Lisa's husband.
swole.
Oh my goodness! So yes, the nightmare house. Oh my God! So he
crazy.
got stung once. Now, of course, it depends on the individual. Some people, one sting will kill you,
Yeah.
right? But we don't want to find out. He got stung once, unprovoked again, on his hip, and it swelled up just kind of like a cantaloupe.
A football or
A
something.
football, yeah,
It's
just
huge.
horribly disgusting. And he got stung again after that, unprovoked, And so that was the first job that Jay went with us on. And here we have with Jay Allen. I knew you could recognize him.
No.
I'm
back, man. I want more taste of the honey.
I don't know if it's macho or masochist or what
yeah.
the hell it is going to. But, you know, I just assumed you all knew who he was because you've seen one, you've seen them all. He's in a bee suit, right? We have Jay Allen back with us. And Jay is actually a motorcycle racer, flat track Bonneville.
Yeah, land speed racer.
All right.
Land speed racer. Has
Out there.
61 world records.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I've known Jay we're the old family. I've known Jay for over 30 years.
All right.
But you know, my whole life I found bees to be so intriguing, and like you, I love bees.
Yeah.
To me, they're special, and we can't. I don't even think we could live without them.
No.
But what I've learned from this gentleman is that these Africanized bees that, and they brought these up to increase the honey production. Correct.
Correct. They were disease resistant and make up to twice as much honey. That's why they were brought in to begin with.
Okay.
All right. Of course, we did not know that when they were crossbred, they were going to turn into Satan bees. We did not know that.
He turned into Satan.
Yeah, they certainly did.
Because my neighbor's neck swelled up about yay big on the back of his neck.
Oh no.
And he I think he was allergic. He went to the doctor and everything else.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. And he
That-
got a shot.
He got a shot. Oh my goodness. Every day in the summer in Cochise County, people get attacked. And 2 or 3 times a week now, they go to the hospital.
Yep.
Of course, it never makes the paper. Hell, if people die, it doesn't make the paper for these things, you know? And so they're really, they are the most dangerous thing that we live with now besides each other, of
Like
course.
you said, they're a bomb waiting to happen.
Yeah, they are a bomb waiting to go off. It's not. If it's when, it will. And you just can't look at them and tell. You just can't trust them. So we're going to get out thermal imaging. I know that's what everybody's waiting for.
But just the fact that you got hundreds of thousands of people out there watching this, because when you see 2 bees, there's a lot more. Explain to them what to do when they see bees now. It's not the same bee thing as yesteryear.
That is correct. Jay is totally spot on this. If you see bees coming and going from a crack or a hole or your barbecue or a hot knot in a tree, just yesterday, guy got stung up, sprayed a little Raid in the hole. He said I did it something stupid. He said, well, he lived through it. All right. So if you see bees coming and going from anywhere, again, that's the airport, not the city. The guard bees are at the entrance to that hive, and their only job is to perceive a threat to the hive, which can be the neighbor 100 yards away.
Yep.
It can be the color of your shirt. And they rotate out guard bees, just like the international border. They're always open.
Yep.
But they're always looking for a fight.
Yeah.
So you don't know from 1 second to the next what is going to happen. And this is how they killed that beekeeper in Connecticut. All right. He had 2 hives. Old guy. He had hives forever. And he went out to check on his bees, just like we always used to do. Net, T-shirt, no gloves. He didn't know that one of his hives was hot or Africanized. He popped the top board, and he didn't make it back to the truck.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second to the next. So the other thing you got to watch out for, and this is what killed a good friend of ours, Dan Oldfield, last summer. It killed him, and he was the manly man. At least he thought he was.
He was tough.
He was seriously tough. He had a ball of bees, standard ball of bees, 7,000 to 10,000 bees hanging in a tree. And he thought he'd save himself a little bit and get on the backhoe and knock him down, and they killed him. So do not try this at home.
No.
We actually have a DIY series in our channel, the do-it-yourself. Yeah, we call it do-it-yourself dumbass. Don't try this at home. So I'm glad you didn't. Steve.
Well, I was going to do it. In fact,
Yeah.
Julie heard that I was going to do it myself, and she came to me and she says, "You're not going to do it."
Yeah.
And she says, "I'm calling the big guys right now, and you're going to talk to them, and you're going to set up an appointment to come do this, okay? You're not
Good
gonna
neighbors.
Do it.
Good
You're not going to do this."
Yeah.
And Claudia-
You are loved in the neighborhood.
That's right. And Claudia says, "You better listen to her."
She just went through it.
And so we know what she went through, so
Yeah.
it was a smart thing.
These are not our grandfather's honeybees.
No.
Just all there is to it. These are not our grandfather's
So now
honeybees.
we go in with the thermal imaging.
Now we go into thermal imaging. The first thing we're going to do, so they can't just go out and torture the entire neighborhood, as we know they will, we're going to take our expanding foam, seal up their front door. You've seen us do this 1,000 times. We're going to seal up their front door so they can't come pouring on. Because we have seen bees come out of a hole like that at 1,000 per second.
Oh, I bet you.
And it's just like a high-pressure water hose somebody turns on. Just like that. It's unbelievable. And they'll just fly a half a mile radius to look for something to sting.
Yeah.
And it's all pheromones. It's all the attack pheromones. And we've seen the air so saturated with attack pheromones are stinging birds flying overhead, telephone poles, and tires on trucks. Nuts. So we're going to seal up the front door, and we're going to go inside with the thermal imaging and locate the hive. And then, of course, once we locate the hive, we get out the spade bit and the sawzall, and then we have some fun.
Then you got.
Now, Steve, if you hear what sounds like a little girl screaming, it's actually Les.
Is that?
That'd be him.
No.
The little guy always cries.
Wait a minute.
The little guy always screams.
Okay, it's all of us.
It's all right. As they crawl all over you. Oh,
Yeah, it can get unnerving. A lot of times, most of the time these days when we're removing, Amanda knows this firsthand so well, she's fearless. It literally feels like hail bouncing off your suit, like somebody throwing gravel at you, and they're dripping venom.
Oh, yeah.
They're dripping venom. It's just unnerving. It's weird as hell. So I'm going to get duct tape as our friend. I'm going to get some duct tape out, and then we'll chase you in before they do.
Okay.
But look out the window, one of these windows, because any comb that we bring out, we will show you.
Okay.
Hi. How long do I have to stay in the house?
Oh, only a couple of months. It's no big deal, really.
Just like COVID.
Only a couple of months.
We won't really know that until we get done.
Oh.
Now, of course, we're going to, I always say we're going to make this as uneventful as possible.
Yeah.
Not possible with this one.
Right.
Because we got to take the floor up, remove the comb, and all that good shit.
Whole thing, huh?
And you can expect it to take, what do you think, on an hour? 2?
Yeah, easy.
Something like that. It just
Easy.
depends on how
Oops.
extensive the infestation is.
Okay.
All right. And I love bringing Jay along because it gives me a massage before each.
No, actually,
Wait.
Jay is amazing. He's proactive. He's on top of stuff.
I love doing bees.
I'm gonna get in line.
Yeah.
No, I used to be an HR director, and he has a lot of qualities that I would headhunt.
Right. I mean,
Ex-wife.
Jay
Claudia?
has a job. He races motorcycles, kids.
Good.
She's amazing. I bet you are.
All right, I'm going to get my gloves on, hon. If you're all ready to go, aren't you? Honey.
I was
You look really good there in your bee suit.
here 100
There you
years
do.
ago. Went to
Model.
school at Portland.
It's a BQ, not a GQ.
I sat at a table.
It's a barbecue.
Actually, do that one more time.
Oh, no.
I'm
Yep, I had
serious.
2 words for her. Yes, dear.
You know, it was from
All right.
radio
Hey,
show.
Put this one down a little bit so I can get the bee in there. There you go.
I'll do the princess here. Do the princess wave.
And I don't know what
Oh wait.
I don't know if this is right or not.
movie is like.
It's
I'm
cloudy
so
out in every
confused.
language but English.
I have an identity crisis going on here.
That's what Diana used to do. Yeah.
Like in Mexico.
All right, you're
Come on,
good.
let's go get these bees for Christ's sake. Oh yeah, now you can tell it's an older hive. Well, this is interesting, Jay and Les. Yep. Because wherever they have landed for an extended period of time, when 1 billion bees land somewhere, they stain the wood, and you can see it stained around there.
Oh, wow.
And so that's one way you can tell it's an older hive. What is all that noise over there? Is that someone?
Look all through here.
I don't know if the camera's gonna pick up on
Boy, listen to the frequency.
It's going to change radically.
Yeah, as they're coming out.
I'm gonna let you in because it's neighborhood.
Anyway. All right, we're going to take this in because I can't wait for you to see what the hive looks like. They throw a major heat signature. Okay. All right, we're going to go scream. Now this is going to be interesting because we've got the inside of a shed here. And you can see the heat signature of the ceiling. See where the sun is hitting it?
Oh, yeah.
Hotter than hell, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you go down to the storage tubs, nice and cool. You see? That is just beautiful. And it actually tells you the Fahrenheit, tells you the temperature.
Oh, that's cool.
And 2 spots that you can move around.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to where we know the hive is, and by God, look at that.
Woo, doggy.
Right there.
Look at that.
Look at that puppy. You see that?
Snap a picture of that?
This is filming.
Oh, okay. What the hell am I talking about?
This is video. And that hive is 84 degrees, 85. And then you see that temperature thing right there, and you go down just past it, and it's 77, 76, 75, 73. So
Is that the body heat from the actual bees, or is that the heat of the hive?
it is the body heat of the bees vibrating.
Oh my God.
And also, they eat honey, which is pure energy,
Yes.
right? So this does not have a window in it, which this goes back, calibration, this goes back to this support. You see the glow? So that is absolutely huge.
So what's your game plan?
Okay, the game plan is we're gonna go.
You see the heat spot. You cut around it. You go to the middle of it.
Well,
you cut a small hole.
we're
What do you
looking. Yeah, we're gonna take our spade bit, our drill, and drill a hole right about here. No, we're gonna go. Where's our heat
Oh, look at the
signature?
bees there
Way
coming
over
up.
here.
You got bees coming up from that 2x4.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to get my gloves back on. Oh, there's a cockroach too. Cockroach says we're here for your daughter, Jack. Beetlejuice.
So
Anyway,
what tools do
we're
Les
gonna
and I
need the
need?
drill with spade, but we're gonna drill a hole like right here, and then here we're gonna drill a square actually.
Oh, okay, and then cut
We're
it
gonna
out.
we're gonna drill 4 holes so we can cut a square out where the sawzall. Hon, do you see this? How big this is?
It's
Look at
huge.
that.
Where is the drill and stuff?
Laying out next to the truck on the ground. Les knows we're there.
It looks like there's almost like what that line must be the lighting.
Which one now? Up here?
No, like see where it goes from orange to purple.
Yeah, that's where a floor joist is.
Okay,
Oh, you don't think that light's causing the line?
that's what I was wondering what like what.
Is that a it?
Okay, take your hand away.
No,
Nope.
yeah, it's the joist. That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So this is the floor joist right here. And then there's the other one over there. So we're kind of going to be working under. This is going to be a nightmare when they start coming out because this is huge. The normal glow on a hive would be half of this.
So, I mean, I know this is a really ignorant question, but based on the dimensions of that and the color of that thermal imaging, give me a number of bees approximately.
75 to 80,000.
Thousand.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is
All
it-
right, Jay, you see where my hand is here?
Yes, yes. Wow.
They're ghosts. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Look at the tracking device.
What about that vent above us that's open?
That'll be fine because they're going to go to the light, and if some go out,
Uh-huh.
they're going to go immediately to their door.
To their hole.
To
Okay,
their
in the
hole.
door. Okay.
Let's bring in some tubs. You know what? We're going to save a little bit of journey here and get it right now. We're getting set up for the serious battle. This is where it gets fun. Right, honey? This is what Amanda likes doing. It's cutting the comb and chewing on larvae. There's not a country song in there anywhere.
Hey, I saw they're using thermal imaging to get those big boas in Florida, you know, that are taking over.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this is what's picking them up. They can just pick them right out now.
Oh, of course they can.
What-
Out of the
what-
water.
Yeah.
The big
yeah.
boa constrictors, the 30-foot snakes.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
taking over.
They're in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how cool!
Okay, here's your imaging. You already know
Okay,
where you're
tell me.
going to do
No, I'm just asking how hot.
it. Well, you're blocking me right there, but your left hand, I think, was. Go to your right. To your right.
Okay. Yep. You're guiding me here.
Right there on the edge. You're right on the edge. Right
Okay.
there.
The foundation. Okay,
That,
we're-
you can move forward an inch farther towards me. That's good.
all right. All right. Got me back here.
Okay.
I'm actually going to do this in.
You want to keep it in the hot spot. Come back towards. Come back.
Well, I'm going to do it in 2 pieces
Oh, okay.
because this could easily weigh 300 pounds.
Holy shit! Go for it.
So, how am I looking as far as?
Good. You're in about
I'm on it?
you're in about an inch.
So I'm going
into
to
the
drill a
heat.
hole here and then a hole here.
Yes,
Same thing on the other
yes.
side. Okay. How am I over here?
Come back farther to the wall. It's blue. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, I'm going to do that so we are on the outer edge of it.
All right. You are. That's where it's turning orange to blue, right there.
Because the main thing that we're seeing is the heat signature from the actual bees, which means that the hive is probably extended out from there. All right, so how am I looking
Yeah,
here?
good.
Okay. Come on. All
You're
right,
coming out this hole here too.
and how am I looking?
Hold on a second. Let me get that heat. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. So now there's no plugging holes. There's only cutting. Okay, Sawzall.
All right, he's got 6 holes. Now he's going to connect the sawzall to all 6 holes. Put out,
Okay, where's
pull
the
out that
You got the
chunk
saw
of
down there,
plywood.
Where's the sawzall?
You got the sauce out, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Sorry, I get into framing. I ignore you guys sometimes.
It's going to get and it's going to get intense, right?
Yeah, well,
Reed?
this is going to be the most intense.
Oh boy! Now listen, just listen to the frequency of these bees.
It's going to change dramatically.
Holy cow!
I got to cut this too because it's just going to be too heavy.
Holy shit!
Yeah, holy shit is right. So, cut number 3.
So what's happening back there, Reed? What are you seeing?
Oh, I'm taking a nap.
Oh,
and,
stop! Come on, quit! The bees are killing.
Okay, so obviously we got a shitload of bees out here, and I will have someone go outside and make sure nobody's laying dead out there in the neighbor's yard. One more cut, and we're going to pull up an incredible amount of comb. We have no idea how far it goes this way. So, I've cut up entire floors of sheds. Completely full.
You got
This side.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, this side. All day.
From the time you drilled that first hole, it was off the chart.
Yep. It's going to be a lot further off. Oh my God, hon. You are so amazing.
Big difference. Big.
Yeah, need that.
Here they come to ruin your day. There they are. Look at it. Oh my God.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, look at that!
Solid.
Look at that!
100
Come on in
pounds.
here.
Oh my God.
Pull your head back, Reed, a little bit, just
Oh
to show
my God.
everybody
Now,
out there what we're dealing with.
and have you got the thermal on it?
Oh my God, no, we don't.
We should, because the individual bees look like embers from
Where's
Satan's
the thermal?
barbecue.
Look at how that piece of wood just broke off nicely.
It's pretty handy.
Oh my God. So grab the thermal.
Yeah, grab the. Where's the thermal, hon? Do you know?
It's right
All right,
here.
so killer bee Nishon. Here is a beehive without the wood. Look at this, Jay. Now take the light off. You can just turn the light off. Look at that.
Oh Lord.
Look at that. Les?
That is awesome.
I know I am, but look at the damn screen. Isn't that amazing?
I could see it on camera too.
Is that
just the
motherfucker
color of it.
inside?
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Now you still see the glow back here under the wood. Right?
Oh, you still can.
Yep. So 3 more cuts and we got the same thing, and then we don't know how far. We might have to cut around this leg. Here you go. So yeah, go ahead and leave it that way.
Some light now?
Yeah, light so I can cut.
You got it?
Yeah, you
All right. Okay, now I think this one's gonna break just as nicely, but I think I'm gonna do this anyway. Let's put this in here.
Do you want to hit the side first?
Here we go.
Or are you just
I
going to
just
crack
want
it?
to prop it up. Yeah.
Okay.
So it won't just fall
Nope.
completely. Oh, Grandma. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You got it?
Yeah, I do. Oh, my God. Holy shit balls.
Oh, look at that.
Pure honey.
Oh my God. Look at that good old mesquite honey too, honey.
Yep, pure, light. Pure. And you see the difference in size cells here? These are drone cells. And these, the little ones, are where they would raise babies, but they are interchangeable with honey storage also. But that, I don't even know how many pounds. And we're not done. It isn't done then here. Look at this. I mean, how many layers? Jesus. Now, you notice how, because we're in a residential area here, the sound of the bees is not, we're going to kill you. It's just, what the hell's going on? Now you see the larvae? The white?
Tons of them. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah, yeah.
tons of larvae. These are in high production. This hive would have doubled its size in a couple of months. Wow. And they have plenty of room under the floor to go, of course. So that's why we're finding, from now until, the end of the year, we're going to find tons of honey on all these types of jobs.
Sometimes we like to wait till fall just so that we can let it fill up with honey.
Oh yeah, if possible. That's when we really hit the load. So we're going to save as much.
We lost 6 kids and a grandma, but boy, we got some honey.
All right.
Boy, have we ever. Holy shit. Okay, it's all brewed. Nobody laying in the yard back there, Jay? Now this is all honey. This is just going to be hundreds of pounds. just ridiculous.
So you're saying honey weighs 12 pounds to a gallon where water's 8?
Feel the weight of that.
You can just see the weight of
Holy
it.
crap.
Yep, Jay,
That is awesome.
feel the weight of that.
Oh my God, that's heavy. Incredible.
So,
So-
Reed, our last video kind of sparked some questions about nectar.
Say this again.
About nectar.
Nectar.
Oh yeah, nectar. Oh yeah, people were actually, saying something about that because Amanda on the last job says, "Am I the only one that eats nectar?" Says, "Well, you're the only one that gets it. The only place you can get nectar from flowers is either go to the flower and suck it out yourself, or from a beehive."
And Amanda, what's the nectar like? Why do you want the nectar?
Because I grabbed a piece accidentally and I took it home and froze it and I eat it like little nectar popsicles
And
and it's so good.
really,
Yeah.
describe the taste.
Kind of like honey, but a little bit. I don't know. The piece that I got was really good. I've tried some other pieces from different hives, and sometimes it tastes. What would you say, Reed?
Apricot.
Ooh,
Like
I was
apricot?
thinking
Yeah.
like one of those. What do you call those creamsicles?
Yeah.
Like a creamsicle,
right,
yeah.
I
Right.
was telling Reed we should dip nectar in like popsicle sticks.
Now this has got.
And
some-
you know how
can just
lucky you are,
suck
how
'em.
hard they work, so you could enjoy that.
I know, millions of flowers, right?
Absolutely.
Billions.
I would think that could be worth a lot of money to the.
No, see that pollen?
Yep.
That'll be good Viking.
Yeah,
So this is all
like
good Viking
bee
honey.
venom.
Okay, we're gonna need another tub, gentlemen.
Okay, gotcha.
What's that weight, Jay? 30?
Yeah, I'd say.
Then we got a couple more going this way. Oh my gosh.
So Jay, with all your help, I'm feeling like a mixture of lazy and a princess.
No, but the beautiful thing is you can capture this.
I
Right? 'Cause
try.
So before Les, it was just you and Reed pretty much, right?
Oh yeah.
A lot of times, yeah.
Yeah, and so now you're able to share the story better. And it's a
That's
great
fair, then.
story. It's
Okay, we gotta cut some of that off of the top of that. So now you see how there's honey on top? So where's my putty knife? Shine the light around somewhere, guys. There it is. So this we want to keep because this is honey and pollen over here, and then we get into brood over here. So if we can separate a lot of this in the field, saves us an incredible amount of time in the kitchen.
back at the house.
Back at the meanwhile back at the ranch. and people are always curious, our fans are always curious about how do we process this. Honestly, you're seeing a lot of it. we do more at the ranch and we will make a video about that, but this is a lot of how we process honey and comb. This is all nectar and honey and pollen. So guess what, Amanda? Viking.
Oh my God.
This is absolutely huge.
Do I need to be grabbing tubs?
Well,
They're right behind.
they're right behind you.
All right, my brother.
And I may as well get started on doing that. We'll go ahead and get, now see there's a 2x4 right there. So you did good on that. And there's a 2x4 right there. We did great on the edges. Perfect, Jay.
I'm gonna set that.
So we're
I
gonna,
wouldn't know the difference.
well, and the difference is, you see that's
Oh,
honey
I can
there.
see it. That's
Yep.
on the edge.
That's honey on the edge. And then down here, there's the babies. You see the difference, the domes?
Oh yeah.
That's a different shape and a different texture to the cap. And these are all big ass cells for
Do I
drones.
stack these by the door and we just throw them outside?
Exactly.
You got it.
Yeah. I mean, actually, a black garbage bag would be ideal.
I think
So, honey, look at this. Isn't this astounding? Oh my God. It's just incredible. Oh my God. Holy shit. So, we just basically start. I think what I'm going to do is, this stuff is going to be Viking because it's too small and it's going to get mushed.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go over here and start pulling out some nice looking stuff. See what we have anyway. Okay, this is all brood. Yep, you see the caps of the brood there. This is all brood comb where they raise the babies. And of course, Jay has no idea where the garbage bags are, right?
he said he did.
I just thought of that. It's like he's going to open every drawer in the.
I didn't even think about it.
No, he knows where it's at. He has an amazing attention to detail.
Okay, hun. Look at that. That's all brood, except for the very end here, which we will break off.
So they were gonna just expand.
Go nuts.
They
Yep.
were gonna be huge.
Go nuts. I mean, now this is easy. easily 2,000 bees being born a day.
Right.
And of course, they're born adults, ready to work. What?
Didn't spook me, brother.
Didn't hear any. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Oh my God, this is just the biggest hive. I don't know, Amanda. What do you think? Biggest hive in a while.
Yeah.
Since yesterday.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, for us
All
it
right,
gets
we got
common,
some-
huh?
Okay, we got a bag. Oh yeah, they build all the way out. Look at this, more honey. Incredible amount of honey.
Let's go to the property to find out that potentially this could have been a fatal situation.
Yes, it always shocks the shit out of them.
Well, and Jay, I was going to tell you that line that we looked at,
Yes,
they're all
yes.
outside trying to get into that hole right there.
They are.
Oh, actually, they are. Now that I see it from here. Split second. Yep, they're getting in and out.
Boy, I learned my lesson. Keep your face off the screen, kids. Oh, right now, I'm like a damn buzzer pulling my neck down.
So, are you doing okay, Jay?
I'm fine.
That's a good description.
Why did you say I hope it makes it back? Because of the heat?
Yep.
Because it can,
It's just so
is
hot.
beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
That is
Perfect.
that's yeah.
And the chances of it making back in this kind of heat, it'll be most likely Viking. We might get some out of it, but
So if you have a good year, you get a refrigerated truck next year.
well, we have freezers full of foam already.
But I like the idea for a refrigerator truck
Yeah, I know.
or a little mini.
All right, see here, we don't know how far back it goes here, Les. I don't
I
know what
see that.
what I'm getting into here. Holy shit! This is really shocking. This is a huge, beautiful hive. Been here for years. These guys moved in last December. Well, they've been there since then. Yeah, December. Which year? Look at this, Jay.
Oh, it's still
That
going.
is like a postcard.
That is
And look at the
pure-
bees on
You
it.
might
too.
want to cut it back farther, brother. It's still going.
That is a photo, is it not?
It is.
Okay,
Oh my god.
We'll take some out in the
Yeah.
sun.
Reed, do you have some more of these containers out there?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I think
Okay.
it's time to go get a couple and take a little break, and maybe we'll show him what we got.
Okay, I'll go get some more.
There you go. Put on the outside. All right, so we're going to cut this next one up and just see how far under this damn floor this thing goes. Wow. See that sag?
Yeah.
Heavy. Yeah, another lesson here. Honey, we have a skull.
Next time I'm gonna bring a little needle.
Hey, Jay,
Yo,
we have a skull.
are you serious?
So you took
It looks like
my
it
one
looks
prank
like
per
Grandma,
day.
if she was a rodent.
Is that our
No.
one prank per day, Jay?
And it is actually. Oh, damn it! Okay, that's a good lesson. Okay, this we rarely see.
Uh-oh.
I got
You're right.
Where?
I just got nail on the chin.
On the chin.
Through the screen.
Because you have to do the screen.
Those little fuckers.
Yeah.
God, damn.
I saw you
You want to
jump.
go? Let's
No,
go.
no, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just-
I want you to see this.
I'll-
Look at Les is like pulling it over.
I'm gonna look like Dudley Do-Right when I leave.
I'm gonna look like
Oh, that is
Jay.
a skull.
You're gonna look like Jay Leno.
I should shut that door. Oh,
Jay Leno, get it?
I get it. I get it.
God damn it! I'm being funny here.
That was funny. Tell
All
us
right.
about your coworker that got stung on the chin.
Well, Bill, right? Bill Beninati, right?
Yeah.
So we were up in Sunsites, and he kept getting stung on the chin. Just wouldn't get it. And we went to the bar afterwards.
Sorry,
And
guys.
as it swelled, Every time he'd laugh, it was blah, 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 blah. Out to here, we called him Bill Lennon, mate.
So what
So-
kind of skull were you?
This is Grandma if she was a rodent. So this is a great lesson on how Egyptians learned how to embalm critters. When something too big gets in the hive that they cannot remove. Bees are the most fastidious things on the planet, the cleanest. All right? Bacteria can't live in honey. If bees die in the hive, they drag them out and drop them in the field. There is no funeral in there. There is no burial
I'm
ground
gonna
in the
move your
hive.
hand for. Oh, I'll just do it. Yeah. There
So,
you go. And actually put the light
when
on
something
this
too
side.
big gets in that they kill, so this rodent got in there and they killed it. And to keep it from stinking, etc., the reason I had to pick this whole thing up is it's totally entombed in propolis, which is tree sap. It is embalmed
To protect the rest of the hive.
to protect the rest of the hive from any kind of contamination.
These
So,
motherfuckers.
so Egyptians learned how to embalm their dead from bees by
Makes
using honey.
Perfect sense.
By using honey and tree sap. So set that aside, hun, because we will take
Did
that.
they preserve anything with the honey, like as far as preserving the mummies, or because honey lasts forever, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yes.
And tree sap and honey they used to they would fill the cavity with honey and propolis. I mean, in the mummies, you know, they would coat them with it because it prevents rotting. Of course, you still look really good after a couple thousand years, but you know, look at that beautiful honey,
Gorgeous.
absolutely gorgeous.
In the dark is a different kind of honey, right?
Yeah, yeah, different flowers. Yeah, so this is another good example of, well, no, it's just the wax that's darker. So this is newer wax. You see how light it is? The honey, well, now see, this honey is darker. You can see it's a little bit darker on this side over here,
Yeah.
and this is lighter. So it just depends on the flowers that they're messing with. That's all it depends on. This guy would have died
Yeah.
if he would have
Now,
tried.
you got some of the most perfect comb that I've seen with you. It's pure mesquite honey.
So what I'm doing now is cutting this incredibly beautiful honeycomb up, and I'm cleaning it up in the field.
You're getting all the dirt out of it.
Getting all the dirt out of it and cleaning it up in the field and brushing as many bees off as I can too. And we're going to cut it, lay it in the tub gently in the hopes that some of it will make it into like that
Oh
for
my
a
God.
put it into a nice little box.
That's like Kobe beef honey style. Right?
It is, yes.
You know, I went up through there on my motorcycle in between Bonneville events.
Yeah.
And I loved watching them fly fish. I just sat up
Yeah.
above,
Yep.
parked my bike, and watched them down there.
Yeah, well,
And,
come
it
with
looked-
us.
It looked badass.
Well, come with us. I grew up fly fishing.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, yep. Fly rod in one hand and a gun in the other.
Oh shit.
Northern Wisconsin.
So
In fact,
can
I already
people
have
buy this
some-
honey from you? I mean, everyone watching this on YouTube, is this
Yeah.
accessible to them?
The comb is not. Well, if they can call the store, which we have, you know, if you guys want to buy honey, as they know, they can call Betty down at the store at 520-432-8016. If we have any, she'll ship it to you, not in the summer.
Gotcha.
It'll melt and look horrible, right?
Yeah.
So, that is the only way they can get the comb, because the comb is so rare that it just only...
Right now, it's 90-something degrees outside, and you're concerned about getting this home.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Gotcha.
not going to make it.
I
know it.
Don't say that.
Well, no, it's going to make it. It'll be Viking honey, though.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's just... Now, we will have enough for us because...
That's like having an ice cream cone. It melts where you can eat it.
Exactly. Isn't that a good? That was... I'm going to cry now.
Yeah, man, look
Aw,
at that. Look
Jay.
at those. They're
So
beautiful.
glad we brought Jay. No, anyway. So, and actually, so because we're going to do Viking with this and we can get some propolis off of this, because propolis is what the glue that holds the hive together.
Yes.
And they will attach it, use a little bit of propolis to attach to the top here. So I'm going to scrape all this off so that we can get as much propolis in our Viking honey as possible. But like pieces like this, that can go home with us and we'll eat it, because we don't care if it gets a little mushy. Who cares?
Yeah.
But you get something on the shelf that doesn't look pretty much perfect, you know how it is. People aren't going to buy it.
That's because we live in the States.
Yes, absolutely.
We're colonized.
Where fruit is perfect and it has no nutrition.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Except for this.
That's the real deal right there.
Good one? All right, so that one cleaned up. Now, this is a huge hive. And we have more to do.
This is the first time I've ever seen you pull honey on this quantity. This percentage,
This
first
is
time.
huge. This only happens in this size of a hive a couple of times a year.
Wow.
So I am so glad you came along.
They look like filet mignon. I swear.
Isn't that amazing? There you go.
I love that description for it
Look closer.
because it
There we
really is
go.
that good.
My gymnastic days are over. Look at this. Jay, how it comes out just natural. Look at that in there.
Oh my God.
That's like 15 pounds of comb right there.
That's crazy.
Isn't it though?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just beautiful. Okay, let me grab it.
Now, we've been in here by about 20, 30 minutes, easy.
Yeah,
Are these
it's
bees
been
getting
an
tired?
hour. It's been an hour.
They're
right?
Oh, it's
defeated.
been an hour? Okay, we're having fun. I didn't know.
Exactly.
Are they getting tired?
Yes. Now there comes a point in any war when one side is defeated, and in this war, it better be them, right? Because the alternative ain't good. And so you can hear the difference in hum from a like "we're gonna kill you" hum.
It's a lower frequency.
Exactly. It's more like a "let's get this over with," and it happens in every single war. But the thing with these killer bees is it may take a week for that to calm down. We're just lucky in this neighborhood that it's not taking that long with this. And part of that is because we sealed up their front door so they couldn't just come pouring out and really let the attack pheromone saturate the air and everything else.
So what I notice is when your job is done, it's really not done because the remaining bees, you'll come back to the client
Sometimes.
and make damn sure that they're all taken care of.
Yeah, I leave enough info with them so that they are aware to not mow the lawn for a while. You know?
Uh-huh.
To just
Give
relax.
them time to cycle out.
Yep, let the remnant bees die, and just be patient about it because they can still kill you.
What I find intriguing is your robber bees. Bees from other hives are already here, stealing
Yeah.
honey and taking it to their hives.
That is correct.
And where are those hives?
They are so like they are so like.
Exactly.
Yeah, you lose track of time, Jay. I mean, and that's why I have to be careful about overheating and whatnot too.
You know, I worked in a fishery in Anchorage, Alaska,
Oh yeah.
and when the fish are running, you don't stop.
Right.
You don't stop. I mean, sleep deprivation is something you accept. And it seems like you're in the same situation.
Pretty much.
Until you excavate all of the comb, you don't stop.
Nope. Nope, you do
Sitting
not.
there on your ass, just like looking through that fabric, like they are looking for a spot to sting you.
Oh yeah. Oh, they definitely want you to die. Okay, we're almost. Okay. Oh my God, that little brother back in there. Look at that. It's just endless.
That is
More and more and more. It's just crazy.
centerfold Playboy stuff right there.
Yep. In the gourmet world. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Julia Childs, and you go, no, I think I got stuck on the finger.
Look at that. You did, Jay?
Julia Child. Remember her?
Who?
Julia Child.
Oh God.
Blood was spewing everywhere.
Oh.
So with all the comb out of there, is the thermal imaging duller?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it'll show the heat signature of the bees. That's it. And this is all new comb. You see how light it is? How white?
Should I take through these?
Yep.
Rosemary?
Yep, please. Oh! So you can see that nothing, really we try to waste nothing. Get as much as we can, because this is the rarest honey in the world. And of course part of the reason is, Jay, it's not just Africanized, it's not just killer bee honey, it's from Cochise County, from this shed only. When this is gone, there's no more, ever.
Yeah, it's unique in itself.
It's correct.
And it looks completely different than the other two jobs I worked with.
Exactly. Yep. And so that's why on the comb that we sell, we actually put on the label an idea of where it came from. Like we had one that came from the cemetery in Bisbee. And of course, we called that one Honey to Die For. And we had one that came from a chicken coop, and we called that one Cockadoodle Comb. Get it? All right.
But you know what really is cool is the fact that you preserve this so that people can enjoy it. I mean, their work was not in vain. And that sounds crazy, but to think that some
No.
people completely destroy it just to kill them.
Everyone else.
That's a
Everyone in the country. They spray it with poison, and most guys would not even dig this out. They would spray it with poison, seal up the hole, and go away. And that is wrong because a varmint is going to chew a hole through the expanding foam or whatever they seal it up with, unless it's concrete, and get in. So whenever possible, we have to cut out everything. Now, when we can't, we still guarantee it because I have tricks up my sleeve.
Gotcha.
And it's dusty as usual. All right, well, I'm going to go out and rinse this, and we got it.
Start pulling the tools.
Yeah. Yep. Tools, please. Yep. And it's a sticky
Forgot to film it for you guys. They're at that line that Jay tested out for us. So they're trying to get in there. Sounds adorable.